Hello there, welcome back to my channel, and today I'd like us to talk about constipation and if you are eating banana, how you're contributing to the constipation. Now, I'll start with a story. So some years back, of course I'd always been a healthy lifestyle person and I've tried as much as possible to do, but I love banana a lot and I used to take a lot of banana. So I found that I was having some level of constipation because I wasn't having bowel movements every day. So I was concerned, of course. I had to search and check why. So for my research, I found out that banana could be the culprit. Why? Because banana contains pectin, which is a soluble fiber that actually absorbs excess water from your intestine. Now, banana is one of the food that if someone is having diarrhea, that's one of the things you should be taking. Yes, because it takes out the excess water in diarrhea. So, what do we eat if we are having, what alternative fruits are better for constipation? Of course, you have oranges, watermelon, because one of the reasons, so before I go on, one of the reasons why you're having constipation is most likely because you are dehydrated. So, if you're constipating, you are most likely dehydrated. Now, imagine taking banana that will pull out the water in the intestine, excess water. But in this case, you don't even have enough. So, it will just take out of what you already have. So, definitely, it will contribute to constipation. Now, what are the alternatives? You have to eat food like that has a lot of water content inside. Of course, they're still soluble. They're still fiber. So, some of the fruits you can do when you have constipation are fruits like watermelon, cucumber, avocados, apples, berries, kiwis, and then also you have to eat a lot of vegetables because they are also fiber. They also contain fiber. So one of the things that you are lacking or that is making you have constipation is because you're not eating a lot of fiber. You're probably eating food that are simple sugar. So you need fiber because those are the things that help bulk out your stool. So, and that also include your green vegetables, your cabbage, your carrots, and other vegetables. Just make sure you're eating all of this. And it's not something that you're going to do once. So this is something that you have to do frequently. Remember that you didn't get to this place in one day. So you don't do it one day and expect that immediately you get a result. You have to make a habit of it. Throw out the bad habit of eating the wrong food and bring in the good habit of eating the right fruits and the right food, and then you get rid of that constipation. But before I go, let's even talk more about constipation. In all constipation case, what is really, really behind it or what is connected to it is dehydration. Now, many things can cause dehydration. Many conditions can cause dehydration. So you want to check which of the condition is causing your own dehydration. So I'm going to be giving a list of some of the things that can cause dehydration because we have people, and this used to happen to me and even my mom, and she used to say she drinks a lot of water, and I knew my mom used to drink a lot of water, but then she was constipated. Apart from constipation, she had symptoms of dehydration like dizziness, and then, and she was frequently thirsty. Now let's look at what really causes dehydration. Even when you're drinking water, things to watch out for. So if you're somebody who has frequent diarrhea, for example, or you have diarrhea right now, not even frequent, maybe just for some reason you had diarrhea and you did not restore back at that point you lose water. And so most times you don't just take water, you have to take electrolytes back. And that's why they tell us to do ORS or ORT after diarrhea. Also, if you're somebody who sweats frequently, yes, maybe you do a lot of exercises and you sweat. So your water intake actually should be a lot. And remember that it's not just water. When you are dehydrated, you need electrolytes. So make sure that you are replacing your water with, you are including electrolytes in your water. So that can be done by, I have a video where I talk about, how you can actually restore electrolytes. Maybe you can find that video in that link there. So, but make sure you're taking electrolytes. That can also be derived from, gotten from some of your fruits or vegetables, which I've mentioned in this video. So another way that you can actually be drinking water and still be dehydrated is when you are having, fluid loss through frequent urination. Yes, and this is caused by some conditions like diabetics. So I mean, that's one sign of diabetic anyway. Some people don't even know they're diabetic. But if you're having frequent urination, you want to check your sugar level because also it can be related to kidney issues. And then if you're somebody who takes a lot of caffeine, yes, or a lot of alcohol, these things can cause dehydration. And even some teas, yes, because teas have diuretic properties. So they can actually cause these problems. Another reason that you are actually experiencing dehydration is also this same electrolyte imbalance. So sodium and potassium are required in the body for absorption of water into your cells. Now, when you are drinking ordinary water, especially waters that have been that have been treated and stripped of all of so even the distilled water, if that's all the kind of water you're drinking every time without adding electrolytes to those water, most likely you have problems with cellular retention or absorption of water. And of course, you know that thirst actually is a way our body cries out or tells you that you need water. So other situations that can cause dehydration includes poor water absorption in your gut. So there are some health conditions like IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, Crohn's diseases, celiac disease, and then even some medication also can actually reduce the absorption of water from the gut. So if you are if you have these conditions or you are using medications that do that, like diuretic medications, what you need to do is make sure that I think what you just have to do is drink more water than what you're drinking and do that more time than you've been doing. In simple terms, let me just tell you. So if you want to beat or fight this dehydration, you should make sure that you now take electrolyte rich water or fruits. For example, you have coconut water is a very good source. We also have ORS. You can also do that, or just simply do your own sugar and water. But the best thing is take your fruits. So I have a video where I talk about cucumber water. Some fruits are rich in these things. So do them with water. And make sure you're having your electrolyte one way or the other. Also, drink your water slowly, steadily. Sip water throughout the whole day. Not about drink. This is very common. A lot of people who say they drink water most times, they take a lot of water. So do it and they do it at once. So when they are thirsty, they take a lot and see them. No, just sip water throughout the whole day and let your body absorb it gradually. And then eat fiber-rich food, carbohydrates. Yes, I missed that. Actually, fiber are complex carbohydrates and they are soluble carbs, so they can absorb water. They can help retain water in the system. So some people with ketogenic diets have these situations too. So you need to balance. They need to be a balance. So make sure that water is part of your life. As they say, water is life. Okay, so to summarize everything or just to know what to do, having had the knowledge of what is causing it. So to improve your hydration, first drink electrolyte water, electrolyte rich food or water. A good example is coconut water. Another one is infusing fruits of vegetables that are rich in these potassium, calcium, magnesium. Infuse them in your water and then have that so that they can be an electrolyte balance. Also, you need to sip water throughout the whole day gradually, not gulping water in large quantity at one time, but sip it gradually. Also, you can also do salt in your water. Put some salt. I always recommend using natural salts like Himalayan salt, pectin salt in your water. So that also, because the salt contains most of all these minerals and electrolytes that we need. So just putting them in your water would also help. And finally, watch your urine. If your urine is dark yellow, that's the signal that you are dehydrated. Or if it's white or transparent and it's maybe slightly yellow, then you're good. So that can also be because once you find out you're dehydrated, just go and replace, drink water or hydrate. So thank you for listening. I hope this has been very helpful. You can go ahead and share this with many people who may need this information. And remember, I'm just simply here to help you optimize your health, either by prevention of diseases or by getting better wherever your health is now. So see you in my next video. Bye.
Bionaturals NG, rooted in nature, focused on you.